Hello, 5D network. Sarah DeFelicia here. Oh, the sun just came out. I don't have my sunglasses on, so it'll be a little squinty over here. So I was reflecting on a video I made about a year ago on this network about the mask coming off and recognizing how inauthentic I had actually been living my life. Unknowingly, obviously, because I had been talking about authenticity for quite a while on that network. I mean, I was being as authentic as I could be at that time. It wasn't like I was lying to anyone, but I was lying to myself without realizing it. And so I've been on a journey for the last year or so, as it seems a lot of us have been. We really are all connected after all, of discovering more about who we are, like taking the mask off for those of us who are awakening and on this path, to really understand that our reality is 100% subjective, but we've been kind of buying into this group reality for a really long time, and this is what we're seeing is happening right now. And I just, the timing of things, the timing of doing that inner work and really discovering who we are, like knowing thyself so deeply and really honestly, all sides of ourselves, to then discover how we work in the world and what's happening. Like, I just came from the grocery store where things are just changing, all the rules are changing constantly. It seems like trying to keep up with everything is interesting. And so what we're seeing now is the mask coming off of what everybody's idea of what the outside reality is. And we're getting different information from all sources. So it's a very interesting time. And the idea of unity is to really come to this understanding that we must unite in ourselves first, in our actual selves. Unite our dark and our light side. Unite our all the fragmented pieces of ourselves. This is a part of what awakening is really all about. And now, once we reach that place, this is when we truly understand how we work in the world. Hi, Karaoke. Hello there. And we're just getting started with this shakeup in the outer reality. And the ones of us who are awakened, who have this understanding that we are all connected, this unity consciousness idea, it is, I believe, our job to hold the knowing, the knowingness of who we are, and continue to show up and hold the light, for others to find some sort of sense of stability. Because I know for myself, when your reality is just kind of taken away from you, and this is what's going to happen for many who haven't been awakened to just how much we've been controlled in our society, it's shocking. And to be able to have those who have been awakened, who know themselves, they become an anchor point for others to find and feel a sense of grounding. And this grounding is so key during the next part of this evolution, where our whole outer reality is really getting shaken up, and we really are seeing, this emerging of so many different realities, and really letting go that there is just one. There's a different reality based off of every person's 100% subjective perspective. And unity out there only comes when we come to this place of non-judgment for what other people believe, and just holding space for everyone to find themselves, because there can be ugly moments, there can be lonely moments, there can be all sorts of things. And so how do we hold a space of non-judgment during this time? How do we stay grounded ourselves? And I believe this is the most important thing, is grounding in our deepest, most authentic inner reality, and then just being being ourselves. And this has been the main message of this network since I have launched it. Being yourself, live prosperous and free. And, even what we define as prosperous and wealthy. There's this beautiful quote, who I don't know who said it, but it's, a rich man is not somebody who has a lot. A rich man or woman is someone who needs very little. And I feel that, in this time especially, we are really understanding what is most essential. And what I feel is the most essential is grounding into what really makes us happy and what gives us joy, and really discovering ourselves and allowing ourselves to feel this way, even in this time. And so I did say that I would probably come here and be on this network a little bit more frequently. But for anybody who wants to ground with me, I have a daily, hi Samina, I have a daily podcast that I started where I feel like I can speak a little bit more freely for some reason. So if anybody resonates with my message and wants to ground with me daily, it's called Speak from the Root, and it's on Podbean as well as iTunes. If it's not there yet, it will be soon. So Speak from the Root, a daily grounding, my journal, where I'm just kind of sharing my thoughts. And also I feel it's important to hold vision for what it is that we do want as well. Holding that vision of hope for the future. And really we're going to be in this phase for the next number of years where we're really creating new roots, deeper connection to the earth, to one another, authentic connections. And it really requires us to show up and use our voice and share and hold a vision together, because we create our reality. We create our reality, and there's a power in numbers, and there's a power in holding a vision together. So, what do you see for your future? I would like to know. Put it in the comments below. And if you would like to see me or hear me over on my podcast, please feel free to join me there. I'm sending love from the city of Toronto. I'm sitting here on a rock, grounding myself after getting some groceries in a long line and learning about the new rules of Longos. And it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Just outside of Flow Studios. And of course, I'm also on Flow Network as well. And that is also a place where we're bringing a diverse group of leaders together who can share their viewpoints and their perspectives, because it truly is about coming together in diverse groups and understanding our strengths so we can really come together very powerfully. Right? Yes. Have a great rest of your day, and I will speak to you again soon enough.